All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout. It's going to take care of your cardio, your strength, and your core all at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent, and you can come right back here to Workout Worthy and be consistent with your fitness with me. Now, if you are already warm, you can skip ahead to section 1. We have 5 sections today. Cardio, strength, and core. If you need to warm up, we're going to do a quick warm up together. Start by marching out with your right leg. Back is taut, abs are tight. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up and exhale side to side, right and left. It really doesn't matter which way you go as long as you're moving. We want to get the heart rate elevated, the blood pumping. Wide knees, out. Pulling up towards your underarms, keeping your posture, keeping your core engaged. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Hamstring curls. Gentle stretch across the chest. Your heels curl up towards your glutes, keeping that alignment through your knee joint. So your sneakers disappear behind your thighs. Back to wide knees for 8, 4. Hamstrings for 8, 4, 3. Wide knees, 4, 3. Hamstring curls, 4, 3. Wide knees, 4, 3. Hamstrings, 4, 3. Side to side. Change this to a 2-step, 2 to your right. Now a grapevine. Step behind, step behind. Stick with this grapevine, but add a knee out wide. Grapevine with a curl. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4, 3. Hamstring curls for 4. We're going to go into half squats. Step to your right, then to your left. One leg moves at a time. Weight is in both heels. You're reaching your hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair a little too far away. 2 count jumping jack. Knees are soft. Great alignment. And this is a little bit higher impact. So if you need less, you can do a half squat, but up on your tiptoes. You want your heels raised, so we're waking up the arches, waking up the calves. Single jacks. No impact can be a heel kick. Medium impact could be a heel with a hop. And then we've got the traditional impact. 4, 3, from the top. Last time, grapevine knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Half squats. Finishing up the warm-up, getting ready to work. Great form. This is the foundation to some of the strength moves we'll be doing today. Now a 2 count jumping jack. You choose your impact. 4 more. Remember that half squat option. 2 more. Now single jack, strong and steady, 2 sets of 8. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, march it out. Okay, grab a drink. Section 1. Each section is going to start with cardio, 60 seconds. And we're gonna do a shuffle step. So this is abduction, adduction, moving side to side. Ready? Here we go. Now you can stay up high, your arms hanging out at the side. Great posture, strong core. Now if you need a little more, you can reach towards the floor. Keep breathing. Hips and shoulders stay level. This is a cardio burst. So we want to get the heart rate elevated as we're working our legs, working our core. There's no prize for touching the floor. We're going in that direction, but we want to keep our hips and our shoulders level. We do not want to lean just to reach deeper. 15 seconds. Go faster. This is outside of our comfort zone. Getting comfortable being uncomfortable. Working a little harder than we want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. Grab one heavy dumbbell. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna take our left leg forward, right leg back in a lunge position. Bending both knees. Hinge for a one-arm bent back row. Pull, control. Your legs are supporting your body, so is your core. We want our chest facing the floor. So as we contract, we're working against gravity to strengthen our back. It's a narrow grip, so feel your elbow graze your side. Hand goes to your hip, not your armpit. That right shoulder stays low and relaxed as we contract the back and control the weight. Singles, pull. Anytime we do a single tempo for strength training, that just means it's the fastest that you should go, but you can go slower. That is more than fine. We're focused on strength, not speed. 8 or less. Pull, pause, inhale. Exhale, keep breathing. Heart rate's high from that cardio. Last 2. One more. All right, switch sides. Right leg is forward, so your legs are doing a lot of work supporting your body. Back heel is lifted. Both knees are soft. Hand is on your thigh, not your knee. And we're hinged with that neutral spine, letting our arm hang, but keeping our shoulder blade retracted. 2 counts. Hold for 2. Control for 2. Exhale. Inhale. Visualize the back contracting to lift this resistance. We're not shrugging our shoulder. We're not shortening our neck. Contract, up, control. And we want this slow tempo. Earn every inch. One more, nice and slow. You can stay at this pace. Or singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Pull, pause. Keep breathing. It's not a cardio move, it's a strength move. Focus on that back contraction. We're halfway. 6 or less. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower body. We're gonna do traditional squats. You wanna go with your heavy weight, so bend your knees, lift with your legs, 2 dumbbells. You can keep them at your side if you can keep them out of the way and they're not swinging, they don't affect your form. I'm gonna bring mine up to my shoulders. 2 counts. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. With this traditional squat, your feet are hip to shoulder width apart, toes are angled slightly out, and your knees are following the same angle as your toes. Reaching your hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair that's just a little too far away. All while keeping your chest lifted. We want our belly facing forward, not the floor. Our chin is level, so we're not pinching our neck. Singles, 2 sets of 8. Leg strength. This single tempo is the fastest that you should go. But if you've got heavy resistance, if you're going deep into your squat, you're gonna need to slow it down a little. Doesn't mean you're working less. You're actually probably working more. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our back, both arms, narrow rows. Adjust your weight if you need to. We're gonna be standing on both feet, big shoulder roll so you've got good posture. Keeping that posture, keeping your shoulders back, hinge so your chest is past your toes. 2 counts, pulling up, controlling down. Exhale, and inhale. Stabilizing through your legs, through your core, keeping that neutral spine, strengthening the back, contracting to lift, controlling to lower, breathing, up for 2, down for 2. You can stay at this pace so we can increase to singles, 2 sets of 8. Very most, Your back should be starting to feel this. Pull, pause. As this resistance starts to feel heavier, make modifications. You can slow down your pace, you can make your range of motion smaller, or you can lighten your resistance. If you need more, don't go faster, but you can go heavier. Last one, best one. Good. Lower body squats, round 2. Now, heavy weights. You can stay stationary with your squat, or we're gonna have the option to add movement. Okay, heaviest weight you can do in good form. Let's start nice and slow. Stationary, squat for 2, stand for 2. Inhale and exhale. Leg strength, that is our goal with this set. If you can keep good form and you want the different challenge, you can add movement. It would be a tap. Squat is the same. Stand to the right. Squat is the same. Stand to the left. Inhale. Exhale. There's only added value if you can keep good form. Now you can stay where you are, or the third option would be a knee lift. If you choose to lift a knee, make sure the knee stays in line. We're not crossing our midline. And make sure it does not negatively affect your squat. Let's do 4 more. Total, nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try not to lean, try not to tilt. Single tempo, any of those options. If you want the knee, remember, you cannot lose the squat. The squat is the goal. If the knee's a little too much with this faster pace, you've got the tap, and you can always stay stationary. Great option here. Inhale, exhale. Remember your tempo. Going with the music is the fastest your speed should be, but you do not have to go that fast. We are halfway. 8 more singles on each side at the very most. Leg strength, core is working, heart rate's elevating. We're working hard here. Keep it up. We've got 4 more on each side. 3, 2. Last one, each side. Squat, strong, squat, strong. Bend to your knees. Set the weights down. Grab a quick drink, towel off. Round 2 starts with our cardio. Ready? Shuffle steps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle. Get low, move fast. Breathing. If you need more, remember that reach, but instead of reaching with one hand, try reaching with 2. Going in that direction without leaning, without tilting. Breathe. Get outside that comfort zone. Fast enough that you're working while keeping good form. Legs should be burning. If that's not for you, you can reach with one arm. Just make sure you're not leaning, you're not tilting. And maybe you don't need that reach. Maybe you want to focus on going really fast without reaching. 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Work hard. Finish strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Okay, heart rates are high. If you cannot or should not lay on the floor, we're gonna work our chest. And you can use the wall doing push-ups. Otherwise, carefully lay down. We're gonna grab both dumbbells. Lay back nice and slow. Long neck, strong core. Arms above your shoulders, not your face. We don't want to push through our palms. Rotate your knuckles to the ceiling. And as we bend, we're gonna alternate arms, keeping our rib cage pulled down, abs tight, 2 counts. So bend to a hover, push up. Bend to a hover, push up. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders stay low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Try not to lean to the right. We're stabilizing through our shoulder blades, through our torso, through our pelvic bones. So we're not leaning. Keep it up. Hover at the bottom. press. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Chin is level, neck is long. Inhale. We're gonna do 4 more, nice and slow. Halfway down, hover. Halfway up, extend. The tempo is part of the challenge. We're going slow on purpose. Down for 2. All right, now singles, no momentum here. Think bend, power, bend, power. Not wobbling side to side. Stabilizing through your core, strengthening your chest, breathing. If the tempo feels too fast, slow it down. A slower pace does not mean you're not working as hard. This is a strength challenge, so it's about your muscle, not your speed. We're halfway. 8 on each side. It's a long set. 24 repetitions, but when one arm's moving, the other arm is holding, so it increases that challenge. 4, each arm, or less. Alternating, so you're gonna be even no matter your speed. Down, up, lower, and lift. Last one. Good. Okay, lower body. If you are standing, you can do deadlifts. If you're on the floor, we're gonna do glute bridges. The heaviest weight you can do in good form. Your feet are about 6 to 8 inches, maybe 10 inches away from your butt. And then we're gonna contract inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes to lift. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Neck is long, shoulders are low. Think about those 3 leg muscle groups. We're not arching our back, we're not thrusting our hips with momentum. We contract the inner thighs, the hamstrings, and the glutes. And when those muscles contract, our hips lift. You can stay at this pace or singles. Lift, lift. Not bouncing, not using momentum, all muscle here. Contract, hover, contract, hover. Lift, lower. That's our halfway point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our chest. Push-ups on the wall if you're upright. Chest press if you're lying down. Both arms extend over your shoulders, not your face. Both arms, here we go. 2 counts. Bend to a hover. Push up, control it. Think halfway down, hover, halfway up, extend. Keeping the shoulders low and relaxed. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. Keep this pace slow. Earn every inch and use this pace to improve your form. The better our form, the more we isolate the right muscles, the better our results. Single tempo, strong and steady. Not letting the weights drop, but controlling the lower, powering the lift. Ribcage pulled down, abs are tight, nice neutral spine. Halfway. 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down. Glute bridges. So the glute bridge is going to have an optional dumbbell, and we're going to have an optional movement. If you're upright, you can do deadlifts. If you're on the floor, we're going to start stationary. 2 count glute bridge. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. A little bit longer of a set, focusing on strengthening our inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. You can stay with a traditional glute bridge. Feet about hip width apart, knees in line with your hips. So there's a little space between our knees. We're gonna take that space and we're gonna add abduction. Keep this 2 count pace. Think squeeze up. As you hold, squeeze your knees in. Come back to where you started and then lower down. So squeeze up to the top, squeeze your knees in, come back to where you started, and lower to a hover. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes lift, and then those inner thighs, those abductors and adductors do that movement. Squeeze up, where we started, lower to the hover. We got 2 more. Now it's important, squeeze in. When you come back to where you started, don't go too wide. Don't go too far. Right where you start is where you finish. You can keep this pace or singles with the squeeze. Up, squeeze, center, hover. Lift, squeeze, center, hover. Squeeze. Rib cage pulled down, abs tight, neck long. Up, squeeze, center, hover. Not resting at the bottom, working every rep. Exhale, inhale, we're halfway. Up, squeeze, center, hover. Up, squeeze, center, hover. Exhale, inhale, up, squeeze. Final 4. If that squeeze is not for you, stick with traditional. Last 2, but we're not done here. 1 more with a squeeze, and we're all gonna finish with single glute bridges for 8, 7. I don't know if I can keep this pace. 6, I'll count it out, but I'm gonna go at my own speed to keep good form. 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Holding your hamstring, sit up nice and slow. Round 2 is complete. We've been laying down a while, so support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath at the top. Grab a drink, towel off, keep moving. March in place, walk around. Round 3, cardio. You ready? 4, 3, 2, here we go. Shuffle steps. Options, anything we've done so far, you can do again. So you can keep your arms up. You can reach with one arm. You can reach with both arms, or take the reach away. Shuffle, jump, shuffle, jump. Choose your challenge. This is a cardio burst, so we want to get the heart rate up. Good form, strengthening the legs, strengthening the core, but focusing cardio, cardio, cardio. Past halfway. Choose the challenge that's not comfortable. You want to be able to do it well, but you should not like it. I'm not a big fan of jumping, but I know my body needs it. I know it's getting me outside my comfort zone. It's making those shuffle steps a lot harder. 10 seconds, go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Shoulders. I'm gonna go lighter with my resistance. We're gonna do a shoulder press, and we're gonna do one arm at a time. So just like the chest, when your arm is not moving, it's isometrically holding. That adds challenge. Good foundation. Knees are soft, hips are level, shoulders are back. We don't want to cave our shoulders forward. We don't want to lift our chin. We don't want to round. 90 degrees, right arm. So extend for 2, bend for 2. Exhale and inhale. Try to keep your elbows just below your shoulders as you hold. Don't let them drop too far. Your wrists are right above your elbows. Don't let them fall in towards your shoulders. A lot to think about for good form. And that's just as you're holding. The movement requires good form as well. Think about that arc. Extending above your shoulder, not your head. We're not crossing our midline. So if it was a line right in the middle of your head, the dumbbell would not hit it. Exhale up. Singles. Right, left, stabilizing. Your body's gonna wanna move. Don't let it. So the goal is not to show any movement from your head to your heels, but your body's working hard, you can't see it. Isometrically holding good form, stabilizing as we strengthen the shoulders. Belly is sucking in, flexing through the core. Nice neutral spine. We're not tucking, we're not arching. 8 on each side. If the dumbbells feel too heavy, lighten your dumbbells, even if it means using your body weight only. We're holding these 90s throughout the set. Final 4. 3 more. Rib cage pulled down, abs are tight. Find power from your core. 2. Last one. Up and up. Great job. Lunges for our leg strength. We're gonna do stationary lunges with the heaviest weight you can do in good form. Take your left leg forward, your right leg way back. Heel is lifted, hips are square. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. Bend for 2, then lift back up. So with a stationary lunge or a split squat, we are having weight in our front and our back foot. There's no forward movement, there's no backward movement. We're reaching through the crown of our head, keeping our chin level, working on our posture, strengthening our core as we strengthen our legs. Inhale. If the dumbbells start to swing or if they throw off your form, put them up on your shoulders. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Going at your own pace, focusing on leg strength. Breathing through the challenge, never holding our breath. We are halfway. So if you need less, slow down your pace. Don't go as deep or lighten your weight. If you need more, you can go deeper, you can go heavier, but don't go faster. Step it up. Other side, right leg, same set of lunges, stationary lunges. Right leg forward, left leg back, wide stance. Back heel is lifted, and we don't want to open up to that left hip. We want to square our hips, head and shoulders above our hips. 2 counts. Stationary lunges. Inhale. Exhale, feel slow. Earn every inch, even if you're not going very deep. Think halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, up. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. You can stay at this pace or single tempo. 2 sets of 8, so 16 singles is the most you will do. You might do 10, you might do 12. Focus on that good form, that leg contraction, core stability. Halfway already, 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shoulders, both arms. Adjust your weight if you need to. Good stance. It all starts with our posture. Knees are soft, big shoulder roll, land in that good posture. Bring your arms up, knuckles to the ceiling. Both arms, 2 counts. Up for 2. Down for 2. Exhale. Inhale. Pushing the shoulders down as we extend the arms up. Neutral spine, strong core, halfway. 4 more. Think about pressing through the knuckles, don't push through the palms. Exhale. Inhale, 1 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. You can keep this pace or singles. Push, push. Inhale, exhale. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, just enough that you're not bouncing, you're not using momentum. We're already halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lunges, leg strength. You can stay heavy. We're gonna have the option to add movement though. And because we're adding movement, I'm not gonna keep my arms at my side because I don't want them to swing. I'm gonna bring them up. 2 counts, right leg forward. Stationary lunge. 2 counts each way. Lower and lift. So this is option 1. You can stay here the entire set. If you want to add movement, you can add a tap. Lunge is the same. Tap as you stand. Lunge is the same. That is so important. You've got to step your left leg back far enough that you're in a good lunge. Keep the back heel lifted, keep the neutral spine. If you still want more, you can add a knee lift. That knee lift should not change your form during your lunge or during your stand. You don't want to arch your back. 4 more, keep this pace. Down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Inhale, exhale. You can stay at this pace or you can do singles. 2 sets of 8. is the very most, and that's pretty quick, with the knee, with heavy weight. So remember that stand option, and remember that stationary option. We're halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Whew. This is our release section with lunges. Thank goodness. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Left leg forward, right leg back. Gotta start in good form. Hips are square, stationary, 2 counts. Lunge for 2, lift for 2, lunge for 2. Make sure you've got good form. If this is where you need to stay here. It's a long set. You're gonna get great benefits. But if you do need more and you can keep good form, you can try the tap at the top. Lunge stays the same. Third and final option. Lunge stays the same. Knee lift at the top. Lunge stays the same. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more, nice and slow. Any of the options. 3, 2. Ooh, losing my balance. 1 more. All right, singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Knee lift is that option. Stationary is a great choice as well. Lunge with a tap. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Bending your knees, set weights down if you've got them. Grab a drink towel off. So we have 2 sections to go. Cardio. 60 seconds. Shuffle step. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, options. Anything we've done so far you can do. If you want to add, reach and jump. Reach and jump. Shuffle. Reach and jump. Breathing. Outside your comfort zone. Don't do the one you like the best. Do the hardest option that you can do in good form. Halfway, 30 seconds left. Now, if you're truly working, your speed at the beginning of this minute has to be faster than how you can finish. If your finishing speed is as fast as when you started, you did not start fast enough. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Don't stop till we're done. 3, 2, and 1. Biceps. Bend your knees. Lift with your legs. Bicep curls. We're gonna use 2 dumbbells, but we're gonna alternate arms. Same posture as the shoulders with a big shoulder roll. Keeping the chest open. We're gonna be at the top of our curl. Right arm is going to extend for 2. Curl for 2. Left arm. And curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So at the top, we're not resting. We're keeping that contraction. As we extend, our shoulder doesn't move. Our elbow is glued in space. Halfway, slow. Earn every inch. Slow. Hand grip only as tight as you need it to be, not to drop the dumbbell. Keep a neutral wrist. The elbow is the moving joint, not the wrist, not the shoulder. 2 more. Slow and controlled. Halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. Not leaning, not tilting. You're gonna feel your body work differently, but don't lean. Singles. Right. Left. Don't just drop the weight. Extend, contract, extend, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral wrist. Keep breathing. Try not to sway, try not to tilt, try not to lean. We're halfway. It's a long set, we can do it. Right and left. Curl, curl. Slow it down if you need to. Lighten your weight if you need to. We've got 4 more on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lower body, deadlifts. I'm gonna go a little heavier. Oh, these feel really heavy. Deadlifts, legs are hip width apart, knees are soft, big shoulder roll. You're gonna hold the dumbbells, but your legs are doing the work. 4 counts. Resist the stretch as you hinge, and then dig your heels into the ground to lift into the neutral spine. Resist the stretch as you hinge, and then contract inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Keep this pace. 4, 3, 2, pause. Your arms hang, but you keep your shoulder blades retracted. Your hands, your arms are holding the resistance, but your legs are doing the lifting. 2 counts. Hinge for 2. Contract for 2. It is more than fine to squeeze your glutes at the top, but don't let that squeeze arch your back. Your shoulders should stay in line with the middle of your hips at the top. If you're arching back, very bad for your spine. Hinge for 2. Squeeze for 2. This is my favorite tempo, this 2 count pace. You are more than welcome to stay here the entire set. We're gonna do 8 more at this 2 count pace. Dumbbells are starting to feel heavy for my arms. Make sure your arms are not doing the lifting. Your legs are. All your arms have to do is hold on to that resistance. Shoulder blades stay retracted. Chin is level, not tucking the chin, not lifting the chin. Now, like I said, you can stay at this 2 count pace, but if you do want to finish with up to 8 singles, here we go. 8, 7, so my single tempo is about half the range of motion, but I'm still isolating, and that's what matters. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Bicep curls, both arms. And we're gonna start, ooh, I gotta lighten my weight. I'm not using these heavies for my bicep curls. That would not go well. Same body position, big shoulder roll. We're gonna start with our arms at the bottom. 2 count curl, nice and slow, up for 2. Think about your bicep. That is the contraction that makes this movement happen. If you think about lifting the dumbbell, your body is gonna find an easier way, a stronger muscle than your bicep to get involved, and we don't want that. Make the biceps do the heavy lifting here. Contract and control. Exhale. Inhale, 1 more, nice and slow. Singles. 2 sets of 8 is the maximum. It already feels a little fast to me. I'm gonna go just a hair slower than the music. That way I know I'm using my biceps. That way I know I'm using good form. We are halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlifts. I'm gonna stay with my lighter dumbbells for this set of deadlifts because my arms really are fatigued and I don't wanna compromise my form. We're gonna do the exact same set. We're not adding any movement to the deadlift today. So give me a 4 count deadlift. Think 4, 3, 2, pause, 4, 3, 2. Good, neutral. Don't arch your back at the top, squeeze your glutes, but keep that long neutral spine. 2 more, 4, 3, 2. Feel your shoulder blades retracted. Let your arms just hang without changing your alignment. You can stay at this 4 count pace, so we're gonna increase to 2 counts. Hinge for 2, contract for 2. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. And I always like to feel like I'm stretching through the crown of my head, reaching towards the wall in front of me, and then reaching back up towards the ceiling. Hinge for 2, squeeze for 2. Belly is sucking in towards your spine, flexing through your core, keeping your posture, keeping your length as we strengthen the legs. That is our halfway point. 8 more at this 2-count pace. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge for 2. 4 more, keep this pace. Resist the stretch. Contract the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Singles. Up to 8. 7. Focus on form, not speed. Great job. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Grab a drink, towel off. I'm sweating. We have one final section, one section to go. March in place, walk around, keep moving. 60 seconds of cardio, our last cardio burst. Any option we've done so far is a great choice, but of course we'll have a final option to choose from. Here we go. Fast feet. Make sure you're not gonna trip on anything. Any option, just the shuffle. Shuffle with a reach. Shuffle with a reach and a jump. Final option. Reach, jump, jump. That's confusing. So, jump, ooh, too high, and jump. This worked better in the group fitness room than my studio. Shuffle, reach, jump, jump. Shuffle, reach, jump, jump. Shuffle, reach, jump, jump. Keep it up. We've got 15 seconds. Whew, it's hard to jump and turn. Keep going. Reach, turn, turn, reach, turn, turn. 5 seconds. Whew, all right. That was not pretty on any front, but it's finished. We've got our strength tricep kickbacks. You only need 1 dumbbell. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Let's take left leg forward, right leg back. Bend both knees, hand is on your thigh, hinge forward. Now this is just like the bent back row, but we're gonna bend, locking our elbow in place, supporting the shoulder and the elbow. All we do is contract, control. So this should not be painful. Your shoulder is stabilizing, it's not out of alignment. Elbow does not move in space. We contract the tricep, we control the bend. Your fingers face the wall behind you, then they face the floor. They do not face the wall in front of you if you're hinged enough. Exhale. Try to keep your wrist neutral so we're not flicking our wrist to make this movement happen. Singles. Contract, control. Lift, lower. Pause, pause. Not a pendulum, not swinging. Contract, control. Up. Halfway. 8, how are your legs feeling? All they're doing is supporting you, but after all the work we've done, it's really hard to support my legs right now. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Other side. Right leg forward, so get your feet in position first. Bend both knees, keep that back heel lifted. Right hand on your thigh, not your kneecap. Hinge forward. Keep the shoulder low. Lock the shoulder and the elbow in place. Tricep kick back, 2 counts. Up for 2. Down for 2. It's another one of those exercises. Don't think about lifting the weight. There's other movements that can happen to lift the weight. We don't care about that. We care about the tricep contraction. Exhale. Inhale. So your shoulder doesn't move. Elbows glued in space. Wrist doesn't move. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Pause, pause. No pendulums. We're not swinging the dumbbell. We're contracting and controlling. Lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower body, squats. These are going to be stationary squats. You're gonna wanna go as heavy as you can in good form. Bending your knees, lifting your legs, hip to shoulder width apart. You can hold your dumbbells at your side. I'm gonna bring mine up, my arms are tired. 2 counts. Down for 2. Leg strength, this should feel heavy even on the first rep. Fight through it, it's our last lower body, strength focused only set of squats. We've got 4 more. Push through those heels. Chest stays lifted. 2 more. Knees follow the angle of your toes. Down for 2. All right, singles. 2 sets of 8. If I want to go deep, I'm probably going to have to go a little slower than the music, but I want that leg strength challenge. So I might do 12 instead of 16. We're halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our triceps. Tricep kickbacks. So I'm going back to my lighter weights. Big shoulder roll. Both arms. Hinge. Lock the elbows in place. Kick back for 2. Control for 2. Legs and core. Working hard here at the end of our workout. So make sure your dumbbell is not only the right size for your triceps to lift, but your body to support. Contract for 2. No swinging, no momentum, no movement besides that extension. Exhale up. Inhale, singles. Contract, control. Straight, 90. Breathing. Pause and pause. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Our last minute, leg strength is gonna be the focus, but we're gonna add some core, add a little upper body. It's gonna feel like cardio because we're working hard. If you want more resistance, go heavier. If you want more cardio, go lighter. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell, goblet hold. This is gonna be based on time, not speed, 60 seconds. Here we go. So squats with a goblet hold. If you'd rather use 2 dumbbells and go heavy, go right ahead. Fast enough, it's a challenge. Not so fast that you use momentum. If you wanna add a tap, add a tap. If you wanna add a knee, add a knee. Squat is the focus though. No leaning, no tilting. Your knee would stay in line with your hip, not crossing your midline, not wobbling. If you want more, so you can do a goblet with a press. You can do a goblet with a press when you tap, or you can do a goblet with a press when you do a knee. Not better, not worse, just different options to burn out this last challenge. We got 15 seconds left. If you want to hold your arms overhead, you can do that with just the squat. You can do it with a squat tap, or you can do it with a squat knee. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bend your knees, set the weight down. Grab a drink, towel off. We're gonna do a quick cool down. Amazing job today. Doesn't matter which leg you're on. Keep marching, nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale, nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale, side to side. Doesn't matter which way. Tap. 8. So we did 5 intervals. Cardio, strength and core. March it out. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. We want our heart rate to lower a little. We're gonna do a stretch. Take your right leg back, heel presses down, stretching through your calf. Right arm behind your head, stretching through your tricep. We want our heel in line with our toe. If your heel creeps in, it doesn't stretch as well. Keep that alignment. And release. Other side. Left heel in line with your toe, gently pressing back, feeling that calf stretch. Left arm behind your head, stretching through your tricep, keeping your shoulders low. Breathing. Bring it up, interlock, and extend, opening your chest. Feel that stretch across your chest, around your shoulders, down your biceps. Bending your elbows, hips are level. Kick your left heel out and elongate as you hinge. Hands are on your right thigh, not your left leg, not your knee. Feel that stretch, hamstring, glute into your lower back. Lift it up so our hips are still level. Kick your right heel out, elongate as you hinge. Support on your left thigh without leaning, without tilting. As we stretch that right hamstring into your glute, into your lower back. Bring it up, interlock, round forward. Separate your shoulder blades. Feel that stretch across your back, around your shoulders, down your triceps. Reach up nice and tall. And release, one final breath. Inhale and exhale. Fantastic job, workout worthy. Cardio, strength, and core, all complete. Now we did not do any crunches, but we worked our core, so I am done for the day. If your workout routine warrants some more core training, check out the amazing ab playlist with lots of core workouts. Also, PIO to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition with a combination of Pilates and yoga. There are lots of PIO playlists as well.